This is Callie, C-A-L-I, big girl, 6 years old. Been at the shelter for about a month. A number 2283319. This shelter environment is good for some, not so good for others. Maybe not so good for Callie.
Well, she came out fine, but
Right.
she's again one of those that are like, who am I? She's fine. but
Yes.
she's like not connected and has no concern with who's at the other end right now. But that's okay. She's being calm. She's here. She's got fly strike on her ears, which unfortunately means she's been in a yard a lot
Yeah.
in her former life. I hate to see that, but a sweet, gentle girl.
Yeah.
She's big.
Yeah.
And again, one of those dogs you just have to take that time with. Most of your dogs you do, but some of them need a little more than others. And what a pretty girl.
I read something about dogs live on Planet Dog and we kidnap them and bring them to Planet Human. And
Yeah.
it's like,
It's a good analogy because it's
what,
true.
where am I? What am I doing? And who are these people that stand on two
And
legs?
speak a weird language.
Speak
and
yeah, and they
Don't
don't
even
understand my language.
No.
Yeah. So you have to appreciate what you're getting when you adopted any animal, a dog
Come here.
that's had a previous life
Come here.
somewhere.
Come here.
Take it slowly, as Raina says.
Can you do
This
it?
is
Come
Callie.
on.
She said,
Good girl.
I don't know what's going on in here.
Good
There are all these
girl.
people I don't know. And they
You're okay.
kidnapped me from Planet Dog. Her A number, 2283319.
Good girl.
She's gorgeous. Are we going to groom her too, Bill?
Yes.
Good.
Awesome.
Good. She'll be gorgeous when she gets groomed, and I bet you she feels better.
And she's older. These older dogs, they don't have the same energy. They're gonna, once they settle in, they're gonna
Settle
be those
in.
mellow and
She may be your couch potato.
couch potato. Go for
Yeah.
the slow walks.
Yeah.
They don't have a whole lot of stamina, especially with all this fur. So slow walks in the evening, pretty cool.
Beautiful girl. Come see Callie. I have gone from big dogs to very, very small kittens. These are bottle babies, right, Charla?
These are three little siblings, and they are bottle babies. They are probably 2.5, 3 weeks old. They're just starting to bud little teeth. And, everybody likes babies, right? But unfortunately, it's kitten season, and we need people to volunteer to bottle feed baby kittens. And because otherwise they can't survive on their own, and it's an every 2 hour, every 4 hour feeding. It gets longer as they get a little older, and then you can kind of get them to eat gruel, and they get all messy. But this is something that happens every year, unfortunately, because we need to spay and neuter our kitties. And the need is really great, and all shelters need this. So whether you live close to LA Animal Services or another shelter, all shelters need help with bottle-fed babies. So
And you heard what she said about the hours. This is a serious commitment. Hopefully you have a partner you can share the commitment with, because it's every 2-3 hours. And as she said, as they get older, the time stretches out, but you need to be there for them to feed them.
one thing is, I used to always suggest my moms with teenagers, if you want to give them a little taste of babies, this is a good taste of babies, because, you have to wake up with them. And, of course you have to help them, but it's really a good taste and responsibility. So anyway, kitten season is definitely here and still going strong. So please come out, and you can go online and apply for to foster babies.
Guess what, Charla? We're in a kitten room. I see like 1 to 18. No, not quite, but actually most of them have already been adopted. They're on hold. But this beautiful little calico down here, Bubbles, this one right here is still available. And she said, do I want to be held by Charla? She's about 6 months old, and she's a calico. Is there something about calico cats that people need to know?
They have an opinion. They have an opinion about everything and how they want things done or what they want done with them. And, you know, when they really want to be a part of you and what's going on with you, they are. And then if they don't, they tell you.
Yeah.
She's not fond that she is surrounded by littles. It's
Okay.
like a teenager being surrounded by a bunch of, you know, toddlers.
Yes.
She's like, oh, that's just terrible. But she's tolerating them. She's not being mean or anything.
She's, as we said, she's about 6 months old. Her A number is 2287262. She really has a gorgeous coat.
She's a really pretty calico. So, whoop, and she decided that she doesn't want to be held anymore. But again, she's not being aggressive. She's very interested in the camera. She just is independent and wants to do her own thing.
So just like the dogs we talked about, some of them are dainty players, some of them are rough and ready. Cats have their unique personalities. You need to get an animal that matches the personality you're looking for. And she says, little kitty, get away from me because I'm older and I don't tolerate activities like that. Be aware of what you need in your house and what the animal can give you and what you can give the animal.
Yeah, she'd be fine with another cat. I would start her off in a bathroom, take a towel, rub both animals down with a towel, especially their bottoms, switch those towels by their food bowls for like a week or so, and then clip everybody's nails, go shopping, open the door, and let them work it out. When you intervene, they're not allowed to settle their stuff on their own.
Yeah.
And it just causes more conflict, like parents getting involved with siblings.
Got that, everybody? Come see kittens at all of the shelters. There are 6 city shelters. Come see Bubbles at East Valley. Her A number 2287262. You want an independent cat? Maybe consider Bubbles the calico. We're in the cat room and we're taking a picture of all the cats that are available in the cat room. We will be featuring 2 or 3 or 4 of them individually. We want to let you know how many cats are looking for homes.
So again, it's cat season. Cat baby kittens start being born when, you know, everything gets hot. Well, it's been hot. So for a long time. So the females have been going in season and we've been having kittens. So, you know, this is the serious problem with too many kitties. So, you know, if you're thinking about maybe you can handle one more, you know, just about everybody here could mix with another cat.
Okay, we're featuring all the cats in the cat room. We're featuring Chrissy because Charlotte said she's beautiful and she is gorgeous. She's been here 4 days, which may affect behavior, although she seems pretty comfortable with Charlotte. Her A number 2287485, 5 months old. Charlotte, tell us about Chrissy.
So Chrissy's a medium hair, so you can see that little plume tail, and she's got some fringes off her belly. Her coloring's amazing. So she's a mackerel tabby with some red in there. So she actually is a tortie, but she's got the very prominent stripes.
And we're going to follow her around the room.
She's taking a walk. But look what a beautiful body she has and beautiful markings, and she's got the personality to go with it. Just a really friendly, outgoing little girl, and those beautiful green eyes. What an amazing, just beautiful nature just kissed her in such a pretty way.
And what's fascinating to me is she's only been here like 4 days. So she hasn't been handled by a lot of people, a lot of strangers, all the rest of that stuff. You not only have a gorgeous cat, but you have a friendly cat.
So if you have a very busy household, you know, maybe a little bit of noise and stuff, I think this little girl could handle that. Now, does that mean you throw her in right away? No, you start her off in that bathroom, go in and play with her. When she'll greet you at that door, which may only take an hour, let her out in a bigger room, and just take a little bit of time. But she's outgoing and not afraid, and very, very sweet.
Her A number, 2287485. She's at East Valley, and she is ready to go home. Come see the beautiful Chrissy, beautiful and friendly. Okay, we're going from all white almost to all black. This is Haven. Great name. Haven is also 5 months old. Haven's been here like a day longer than Chrissy, and look at him. His A number, 2287278. You know, we talked about the personalities of the dogs. Same thing with the cats. These cats are so friendly. However, we may show you one that is going to be a little slow introduction.
Yeah, we've just picked the really outgoing ones to start with, but this boy, my favorite color in kitties is black. Black and white. They're amazing, and they almost always have just lovely, outgoing personalities. And this sweet baby with the pumpkin eyes is just amazing. Again, and this one's purring like you can't stop him. Yeah. Chrissy was not purring yet, but this one was just like, oh, you're going to come and play with me? I'll purr. So, I mean, easy to start off in a household, these guys. So come and help them out, get them into a good home.
If you have another cat, you know, young ones, little tiny ones, preferably go home with another cat, either their siblings that live at the shelter, but a 5-month-old. This guy probably would do fine on his own, but he might do really well with another cat too. He's got play.
Yeah, you know, I mean, or if you have a dog that likes cats, you know, attach a thin leash to that dog and, you know, and let him drag it, and the cat's going to chase that thin leash. That's really good icebreaker. Now you should have a second leash on the dog just in case, so that you can intervene if there's an issue.
This is Haven, East Valley, A2287278. You're looking for a friendly cat? This guy is awesome. We're showing you the opposite of the cats that are standing at the front of the cage. This cat is not standing at the front of the cage, and he's going, you know what? I don't know where I am. I've been here for 2 weeks. I'm 9 years old. I may have had an owner, and this is just not the place I want to be. His name is Bowie.
So sweet Bowie here, you know, he knows he's not in a home. He smells all these different smells and different sounds, and he's just shut down and trying to survive. Now, again, take him home, put him in a bathroom with his water and his food, go in and sit there, read a book to him, and take some time with him. He may take a couple of days or a week to warm up, and you'll walk in that room and he'll greet you, and then he can go into a bigger room. But, you know, just because he's going, oh my God, somebody save me, I don't know where I am, does not mean he's not going to be a great pet. He's 9 years old. He's not going to rip up your stuff. He's not going to, you know, he's still going to play, but he's not going to play all the time and all night, day and night. So these guys are much easier to add into our household. So anyway, come and see this sweet baby.
Come, you know, if you've got it in your heart, and if you have the time, and if you have the inclination, it's kind of like bottle babies. You have to be committed. This boy may need a little bit more commitment than the other cats we've showed you. This is Bowie, A2286473. He probably maybe had an owner.
He needs patience, not necessarily time.
Okay.
Patience, you know, a little understanding. The others need more playtime. This guy's not.
Okay. Come see Bowie. He's gorgeous color, kind of a diluted orange tabby. Beautiful boy.
So that's our show. I hope you saw a dog or a cat that you'd love to rush down and adopt a pet today. But if you didn't, please go to the website, laanimalservices.com, and you can see all of the animals at all 6 LA City shelters. Now, if you can't adopt, there are other ways to help. You can foster an animal for a short period of time, or you can donate things like toys and food and blankets and newspapers and money. They always need money. So, see you next time on Adopt a Pet Today.